And I know I haven't really contacted you, so I don't want to say I'm sorry, because sorry doesn't fix everything. But I do want to explain myself. I was struggling for a long time with who I was, and I didn't really get it. I know that doesn't really make, like, it was something I was thinking a lot about. I was trying to chase that job that I wanted so badly, and I finally got to the end and I got the job. And when I got it, my dream had been accomplished, but I didn't really understand why they picked me versus why they could have gone with any of my candidates. So I just started trying to replicate what they saw, but not really how it made them feel. Does that make sense? So then I kept trying to be the vision they saw, but with continuous failure and it getting worse and worse each time. So much so that the company didn't really see the same person they hired, and they fired me. And I was really, really frustrated because this was my break. This was everything to me. If I did this, I could be set, but the competition's fierce and I wasn't ready. And I didn't see that, So I didn't contact you for a while, and I didn't want to rope you into this because I feel like I needed to figure this out, and I needed to understand what the hell I needed to do. And it took a little bit of, I know I'm not a big reader, but I was reading a couple of philosophy books. I spoke out with a couple friends, and they had their insights, and not to say I completely blew them off or anything, but I heard what they had to say, took what I obviously thought was important, and then you know how it is. We sometimes ramble about stuff that is unrelated. That's fine. It's just, but that's not really connected to that. But throughout all of that, I realized that I was cocky. I swore to myself that it wasn't about success. It was about making a difference. And that position would give me the power to make a difference. But at some point along the trail, I lost sight of that. And so those business people were right. They let me go because they didn't see what I was initially. And so I became hungry with power, and I wasn't in my right mind. And so I do want to admit I messed up. I don't like saying sorry. Not because I'm not sorry, but it's because when I was a kid, and no hate to my parents or anything, but they clearly weren't ready to be parents. And I guess in that way, me and them are pretty similar. We weren't ready. But they would do something and then they would say sorry after, but sorry doesn't fix it, you know what I mean? I said that before. But I messed up. And I'm going to do better. Okay? it took me a long, long time to figure it out. And I know I hadn't contacted you for 3 months. And for me to call you on the whim when I did was, I get it, a bit unexpected. But I hope throughout all this, you understand that I'm done trying to chase the spotlight anymore. What I need to do is be my most honest and true self. And for a long time, I didn't listen. I wanted whatever could take me to the top. And I just feel awful about it. So, I know I've kind of been talking a whole lot. And it just, I feel like I can talk about so much more. But I don't want to, bore you to death with lecturing. I mean, I haven't even seen you in 3 months. And do you want a hug? But, yeah, I hear your heartbeat. Yeah, I'll look in your eyes. The glitter's back, huh? I won't let it get to my head this time. I don't want to start brand new, like the slate's wiped clean, but I hope that with me realizing what I went through and what you've been through and what you tried to stop me from, I hope that we can, still be in a relationship and I can earn your trust, because I know that I'm not perfect and I hurt you, and I didn't really think about how it made everyone else feel, especially you. So, I'm not going to apologize, but I do want to do better. Well, I'm still glad that you'll accept me. Honestly, I didn't expect for this to happen. I mean, who in the right mind would think that this would work out, right? But you're not giving up on me. I knew I saw something special in you, and you ended up seeing something special in me. And I almost lost sight of what was important, but I know to everyone else I might not be the most interesting, but I want to make a difference. And maybe, I don't know if I want to try again and tell them I changed, and beg for my job back. I don't know if I want to do that, but I do still want to make a difference in this world. And maybe it doesn't have to be like that. It can be something else. But I am really glad that I started to understand why things turned out the way that they did. Thank you for never giving up on me. It really means everything to me. And I hope that I can live up to that loyalty, persistence, what's the word? Trust. Thank you, babe.